Okay. This is not exactly the best start of a stream, I know that, but I have to already mention that I have not fully rested today. Welcome to another DISLYTE stream, my dearest angels. I should already warn again, I had a really rough sleep today. So my brain is only gonna be operating with half the energy that I usually have. And since I already have very mellow energy already right off the bat, you can already tell that it's not gonna be like the most hypest of streams. So if you're already not gonna like it, I do not blame you from just scrolling down, just going for another stream right off the bat. I do not blame you. But basically what happened was, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I was like drinking water up until later or something, which I don't think that was the case. But I ended up just like drinking and finishing up the bottle at like the usual time. But for some reason, I was always waking up like every almost 3 to 4 hours every time just to go to the bathroom during the nighttime. So it was really, really tough for me to be able to have like a really consistent sleeping. Oh, you sick, buddy? What do you have there? I feel like a lot of people are getting sick nowadays. I mean, we are kind of like transitioning to autumn or fall, so I guess it kind of does make sense a little bit. Hey there, Rebellion, how you doing? And be able to feel a little bit more hyper, kind of. I ended up eating like 4 squares of dark chocolate, yeah. And that dark chocolate that my mom bought, I was supposed to only eat 2, but I ended up just like doubling that just to be able to make myself feel a little bit better. That one is like 55% cacao, and usually I can go to 70%, but that one was actually really good. Boy. Yeah, right? You're probably thinking what I bought home from work. Do you have like a bomb on you or something? That's probably the only thing I probably should be concerned about. It is Employee Appreciation Week, and yesterday they got 3 times catering orders from an Italian restaurant here called Olive Garden. Oh, I've heard about Olive Garden. We don't have that here, but I've heard about it. Ooh, so it's like what? Thanksgiving kind of thing? It's kind of like what? Thanksgiving thing? Like you just have way too much stuff up in your fridge, I assume? Ooh. Yeah, I've heard that Olive Garden has way too many breadsticks. I mean, that's all I hear from like videos and stuff. Me, basically, that's all I know. But I can really tell that basically breadsticks and Olive Garden, they have like a thing. So that's all I know. And I really gonna warn again, I'm working like half energy because I didn't have like a very consistent sleeping schedule today. Because for some reason my my bladder was like really pissed off at me today. And not only that, but I also got the notice that I'm gonna have to take care of my little cousin again tomorrow. So I'm already getting like really nervous vibes already. This box is bigger than my keyboard. Bigger than my monitor is full of breadsticks. I mean, it is just breadsticks, or is it just like it has some garlic in it? If it has some garlic in it, then give me some. If it's like, I don't know, like garlic bread, but it's like, I don't think it's gonna be like garlic bread. If it was kind of like garlic bread, I'll be eating those so quick. God, I really like garlic bread. Just breadsticks with garlic and ham cheese in it. I'm gonna still, yeah, probably could eat those. I probably could. Even though I'm not exactly hungry right now, but I probably could. But Parmesan cheese, I'm not sure if it's exactly the thing that I really am into. I'm more like a cheddar cheese kind of person. Guess I'm that casual. But yeah. I don't count too much on me being completely hyper today. I did try to prepare, like, eating like a lot of dark chocolate, honestly. But don't count on it too much. Plus, when it comes to tonight's DISLYTE stream, I think for the majority of the time that's gonna be spent in the stream is gonna be mostly just about the story. Because I did not touch the story and I kind of wanted to leave it up for today. And I did not touch any of the chapters, and I know reading the chapters is gonna give me more resources. So I'm probably gonna be a little bit on the slow on that part. But I'm still gonna be doing the dailies. I'm gonna try to attempt one of the trials. Because I wasn't really able to do the last trial. I think I call it like the high trials. I think I wasn't able to do the last one. I'm gonna try with like maybe 2 different characters. So maybe I'll try that. And I'm not sure if there's anything that has been updated aside from that, so I probably shouldn't be wasting much time on that. So let's waste my time with fun with up at DISLYTE. Okay, so let me hop onto the game real quick. I can already tell there's gonna be a lot of drop-ins already starting, which is lovely. Already starting off wonderfully. Also, I did like tune down the audio of the game. I think I've done that since last week. But if it's like really low, please let me know. At least it's like too low that you cannot really hear the game. Because I think last time that whenever I was streaming, I think the audio of the game was almost as high as my voice. Also, when it came to the championship, I think I did pretty good. Now I have enough to be able to do Momo to R6. Thank you, everybody. Let me add up this. I don't think I need to add for the rest. I wish, but I don't think I will. Man, it's gonna take me ages to get a make sure divinate to 6. Ooh, trumping ability fixed? What? Here, Esper, we fixed an issue where Trumping could trigger both Chariot and Soldier at the same time. This could cause abnormality high scores in the challenge. Miracle Challenge Comeback Trophy War scores affected by this issue will be adjusted in a future update. We're sorry for the inconvenience and thank you for your understanding and support. I honestly thought this was supposed to happen. Because she was supposed to apply like Chariot to one person and Soldier together. Okay then. Of all the characters, I didn't think that one would actually need a fix so soon. I just cannot forget to do soon. Actually, I'll do after the BP actually, that way I won't forget. Okay, bad piece. I will still continue with the stamina collection, even though I've pretty much have everything from the championship. What are the odds I can add some other character for the championship? That way I can keep the points. I'm just not gonna go like to like top 5 or anything like that. We're playing this game again. You're behaving really well last time, and yeah, the previous times as well. I mean, I was also talking like a goddamn blabbermouth, but sure. There we go, we got one. Now we need a second one. There we go. Okay, now we go for the club. Yeah, that... Oh? Oh, I didn't collect that one from the previous time. I'm starting to get a little bit forgetful. Yeah, that's like the thing that takes me the most time. It's not like, I don't know, like just doing like a battle, like of anything really. It's just the goddamn bounties. They don't bring me the things I really need. Okay, let's do this. Also, apparently, someone promoted me in this club, and I honestly have been doing nothing. It's not like I don't want to, I just don't know what to do. I just don't want to fuck up anything. Because I feel like the commander of this is still around, so I just don't want to screw it up. Ah! Well, next time. Okay, help. Okay. Oh, it's still gonna take me like, safe to say, maybe like 3 weeks to get her to Arc 2 at the very least. They'll have a lot of like these Inferno shards. There we go. Also, just noticed. Hold up. Hold up. Where the heck is you? Oh, there you are. How many reses do you have, Yukina, at this point? I'm gonna take a guess you probably are 4. And honestly, that's already really scary. Okay, up next, it is the Defender. I'm always using the same team here. Honestly, I'm just that lazy. It works though, so honestly, it doesn't really bother me. R3, so you're actually going to R4. That was close. Really, really close. I mean, I thought I had a feeling in my team, but this team has been working. I've been trying to use Maria for the trials, for the event trials, but I feel like she does more harm than good. Despite she freezes the team, yes, freezes the enemy team, which is good. But the thing, I think I need just like better buffers, and I think that's my problem. I think I need to put maybe Euron in my team because I'm using like a poison team, and I feel like for the artifact I'm using, just overall seems like it's better, honestly. Ooh, I'm actually maxed out on beat up. Probably should be hurrying it up here. Okay. If I wasn't really much in a hurry, I'll probably be a little bit dire, maybe just see it and do like a challenge one time or the other, but this is like a lot of the story. I would assume it's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe 10 chapters. I don't know how many chapters it used to be during the summer event. Was it like 12 maybe? I don't know if it was like 12 in total, if it was like 12 on the first part and then 12 in the other. There we go. Maybe real quick here. Okay, 12 more. It's just 3 spins. Honestly, I don't care if I lose or not. I mean, I would appreciate if I can win. But this one doesn't really count for like the coins. It's just for these ones. And maybe if I do have a lot by the end of it, I may attempt, but just may attempt into getting maybe just a bit of a Minxu's Divinate. But that shit is just so expensive, and I just don't do very well on PvP that even attempt to do that sometimes. Alright. Is it really obvious how tired I am? Because I was not able to sleep a wink. I mean, the thing that's been making me being able to kind of like fall asleep pretty well for the most part has been my huge huge new plushie, which is just a Piplup plushie. And I do have like a story when it comes to Piplup. He is just literally my favorite Pokemon. And you might be like, what, wait, it's just because it's adorable, something like that. Also that, but not only, because when I first started basically learning about Pokemon, I had like a Nintendo DSi, and I had the Pokemon Platinum game. And I remember like playing that one and always picking Piplup as my starter, because honestly I just really love the penguin. And for some reason, whenever I picked that one, it always went well. And for the most part, whenever I had to fight against the 4 last characters, I don't know how they're usually called, and then Cynthia, I could just easily solo them with just my bullion, which is like the last evolution of P-Club. I could just easily solo them with just him. And I honestly, I see like people saying like, oh, Cynthia's like the hardest one to fight, the hardest champion to fight. I was like, please. I can easily solo her like, with just my bullion. How that hard can that be? I mean, props to me, because I also got stuck in one part of the map and eventually leveled up my bullion to 100, which kind of also makes things a little bit easier. But I thought that was like a normal thing. Hence why I really like P-Flop. I think he was just like really strong if you really know how to use him. I mean, he was not exactly all that complicated. Not really. Really, when I fought up against Cynthia, I only like alternated between 2 abilities, which was the Hydro Cannon and the Waterfall. That was it, really. And I have that very vivid memory of it. By golly, my people squishy is so big. It was also the most expensive, but so big I can barely hug it. I can barely hug it. And I have wide shoulders, so I should be able to be a really good hugger. Okay, I'm getting a really good chunk of flames there. Also, soon here, I have to take off the towel of the chair because I have to put the towel on my chair because of my cat. She always finds a reason to put her nails wherever she wants. And even though we recently bought this chair, she already wanted to put those goddamn nails of her in this goddamn chair, even though it's not like the typical gaming chair. It's not made of leather. And she still wanted to put her nails into it. So we eventually had to settle in and put like a towel over it. The thing is, it's not exactly all that comfy. And right now it just keeps drifting off, and just keeps bothering me because it's like all like drift off on my back. So I need to take it off right now. I just keep forgetting. Okay, 2 more. And we 2 more, right? Yeah, 2 more. I was like, wait, is this just 1 more? Okay, that's it. That was a lot of our 6s and we still lost there. I really went against a freaking whale there. Yeah, that's not good. I don't really have a good DPS there. There's an attempt. There is an attempt, but not really a solid one. Suicides are 6 still scare me. Even, oh my god, really? Really? No, how I lasted that one? Maybe I was looking at the wrong character. Okay, all the PvP stuff is done. You will be up soon. Let me get this. Let me put the towel away. There we go. Cynthia was the hardest to leave for a champ. I think others beat her easily, but for the time of people that didn't even try and learn mechanics, she was a wake-up call. I just grinded my people up to 100 because I just got lost. It was an accidental grind. And you wouldn't even think of a word like that existed, honestly. But I literally accidentally grinded my people up. And that made me be able to beat up Cynthia. Also, her team was honestly very solid. Decent type coverage for the generations. We can even estimate that Garchomp of hers. That was the best of the generation. Still a solid Pokemon. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get that Garchomp. I mean, there has been like maybe 1 or 2 times that he has been able to I think there has been one time that Garchomp was able to survive like a waterfall of my Empoleon at level 100, but it's been just that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you do have a point, but I thought that was like what people go through. I mean, I thought everyone at that point just went to level 100. I thought that was the average. I thought that was normal. Then I see people like complaining about it and like saying that she's really hard, but they don't really specify about the levels. Like, wait, are you for real? Because this feels awfully easy. But now that you mention it, yeah, it has to be easy at 100 because that's what it felt for me. What it up, what it up. Also, it kind of sucks that there's no shop in this. I know, like, the shop thing is not exactly all that interesting. Yeah, Pokemon was it all the bonuses for using level 100 and the powerful move is still live. Imagine attacking all at the same level. Yeah, I could see, like, not being able to live up if it all were at the same level. Yeah, I could see it. But the thing is, my Empoleon was always, like, going first. And then if it was using the Hydro Cannon, I believe it was that ability that if you were to use it once, it would do a lot of damage, but then you wouldn't be able to use it on the next turn, I believe. And then what happens was, since I couldn't use it on the next turn, I would just use Waterfall. And then the other turn now, then I would use Hydro Cannon again. I think that was just it. I was just alternating between those two. And on the second time that I did that, I think I just, like, did not even use Hydro Cannon. I used something else entirely. But it was still good. Ritual Miracle. Yeah. Yeah, forget something. No! I can't. But honestly, people say that Garchomp was really, like, tough and stuff like that, but honestly, in my opinion, the one that scared me the most, but maybe just, like, first appearances was Spirit Boom, honestly. But yeah, because it was first. Yeah, I was just about to mention Spiritomb, but then I remember her story. She was actually she was initially the ghost type trainer, like I believe it was like a ghost type champion, not champion, but those trainers you usually go against. I don't know what you usually call them. We use different names here in Portugal. I'm sorry about that. But I don't even know the name in Portuguese anymore. It's been so fucking long. And and the thing is, oh boy. And she used to be like what Fatima was before. Fatima? Yeah. But Fatima is currently, and she used to be before that, but then she beat up the champion, and now she is the champion. I believe that's the whole story. Her piano intro was just perfect for setting the scene and getting the player to feel a bit of fear. Yeah. And then I remember when I beat her up, and then I went to the island, and then got my own house, and then I bought a piano, and she was there like playing the piano. I remember those one of the things. Imagine for the most kids I experienced for the first time the piano plays, their first experience of plays their pop music. She does indeed has a really interesting one. The thing that I remember the most was, like I said, when I was able to buy my own house in the game, or have my own house in the game. When I bought the piano, which actually is one of the most expensive things in the game, she would sometimes pop up in there and actually play in the piano. I think she would actually play her intro. I'm not sure. Give me like one roll in the... Don't tell me that my mouse is dying. Not a good day. Not a good day. Okay. I think for the most part, I think I did everything. Let me have a check on the trials again. Expedition, adventure. Well, I said it was done. I need to do that's land. That's done. Turbo's red. I need to check up on it to make sure that my team is involved. There we go. There we go. And I think I should just do this. That way I can have like more rewards. And not just don't forget about it. There's actually not a boss in the future Pokemon game that has the same or at least similar piano intro and begin. And the amount of people that instantly fell for your Cynthia's legacy coming out that one from the bus also opens with him. Oh, that's about to be interesting. That's about to be interesting. Also in that same game, it's also in the first time that I played that game, I also made a huge fucking mistake. You know the Master Balls? On that game, they only give you one Master Ball. You're supposed to expect to throw a Master Ball to a legendary Esper. Esper, my bad. To a legendary Pokemon. You know who I threw a Master Ball to? A fucking Ralph. To a fucking Ralph. I sent a fucking Master Ball to a fucking Ralph because I had no idea what Master Balls even did. Oh my god. At least I'll try to do something interesting to that Ralph's, but eventually I tried to do my best. Eventually on my second try, I did draw my Master Ball to Giratina. But since I never was able to find Arceus, I don't know if you guys, how you guys actually say him. Arceus, I don't know. But because I believe you can only access them through either luck or through codes. That's all I knew. Flex on the economy and the world throwing a massive ball in the PG and making the ultimate PG. I mean, my PG was actually pretty neat. It was mostly my best one of my I basically was the one that used the most PM for flying, really. So I remember that. But aside from that, I remember using also Licky Tongue for like moving the rocks and stuff like that. But I don't remember most because I think the problem that I couldn't really go back to the game was because the R1 button of my DSi was kind of like locked. So whenever I tried to go to like a Poke Center, I tried to like swap up my or like try to take in my Pokemons from the like little screens in there. It would just keep on swapping screens, so I could just really never do anything. So I kind of feel sad that I don't have that save anymore. Okay, let's do this. Stretch. Going from the multiplier to the reward for like curiosity. 8. Oh, it's gold. Whenever it's like a big ass number here, it's always gold. It's always gold. 20. Gold. Are you seriously gonna be giving me gold all the time? I really don't need gold. I'm freaking filthy rich in this game. 1. Gold record? I guess appreciate it, but it could have been a little bit better, I guess. Speaking of those, I probably have a lot of them. I haven't interacted with those in a while. 5, 6. Please be shards. Please be elemental shards. Ah, come on. God damn this song. Yeah, it could. I don't know who I'm gonna be applying the legendary Billimons though. For that new Esper we are all pulling. I mean, I'm not even sure if I'm even gonna be able to have meta Ollie, because when it comes to metas, my luck for those is incredibly awful. It's non-existent. It's only been there for meta Untron. 50, 40. Probably essence. Wait a second. Wait, make the calculations before I actually hold off. Before I release the click. Before I release my mouse. Make the calculations. How much did I get? I think this is a lot. I cannot really pick up my calculator right now, so make the calculations, please. I think that's a lot. I might be freaking out, please. Please make the calculations very quickly because I'm freaking out. I thought this was gonna be essence. Really? It's not 20k, but it's 2k. It's still a lot. 2k is like what? 2k is like 10 discs. You can do a temple with this. I missed the zero. I don't care. This has actually been the best one so far. Thank you, DISLYTE, to make me up my day. This is literally the jackpot, right? I mean, not exactly, but... Oh, it is yeah, it is a temple. I mean, it's not exactly a jackpot, but it is close, very fucking close to jackpot. Like, I was only like 3k away. I was really fucking close to the best. I don't even know what the best it could be. Yeah, I'm getting more money to add to the pile. I mean, I'd appreciate it if that would be true. Okay, 5. Charts, please. Charts. Yeah. Inferno record fragments. I'm still gonna keep myself humble. And that is already 1 record. And gold. I'm happy for those Nexus crystals, honestly. Honestly. I was almost getting out of my chair, but I didn't want to scream because my mom is gonna be working tomorrow. I cannot really do too much. Okay, that's already off to a really wonderful start. Okay, next up. I kind of wanted to go straight away to the season story, but I think it is best for me to at least give one more try to this. Let me just like abandon this. Yeah, I know. Oh, I got something for the mastery. Yeah. This song really is good. There you go. When you don't have a soul. I actually was able to listen to the song like 18 minutes after it was released. Oh, it was so good. Okay, so I was able to reach the limit, but I kind of want to get the first pass here. And I've done like pretty much everything here, so I have to wait like almost 3 weeks to be able to do the rest. But here what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep Lucian. I'm gonna remove my healer here. I mean, some of those songs... It's been like a long time since I've not been listening to any of the songs of the game. But as of recently, I think ever since... I'm not sure when, but I listened to Meta Drew's song. It was really good. Then I listened to Bad Run's song, really good as well. Then this one. This is a great song too. Okay, I remember who I'm looking for, but freaking name. There you go. There you are. I got it too. I mean, there is a thing to if you apply poison, you get a heal. So I think I can maybe do this because I believe that what he does is make the poisons better, right? Oh, he applies sleep. I thought he was like one to be able to... Ooh. I mean, he'll be able to be good with Hild, I guess. Don't stay. I mean, he also do a lot more damage for whoever has flow. There is like 3 characters with flow. I don't know. Hello there, Sans. How you doing? Is that all I make? Is about to do that right? My last goes left behind. Okay, I'm gonna give a try for this one, but I don't have a lot of like... I don't have like a lot of like hope for this. Think you understand my power? Okay. Usually for this one, I tend to pick the one with control effect. But I think Hexcraft. I think I'll take the healer one. Because I think since we're not gonna have a healer for this, I think we're gonna go with this. Like this. Yep, school has started, fans. I am sorry to hear that. Yoink. It's still not doing a lot, but hopefully the more I get, the better it will be. Really, I'm not sure if the things that I have will be really good. Hey, this. I'm gonna try to avoid the bleeding ones because I think those ones are not gonna be necessary. Because I don't have a bleeding on my team. Oh god, this feels so slow. It just keeps on triggering. It's so much triggering. God damn. Been a very long day. Yep, it's just gonna be like that. You just gonna keep it going like that. But I know you can do it. I've been there. Ooh, yes. Okay. This, I'm not sure if the fact that I select one of these might be the reason why things don't go right. I think I'll go for this one right off the bat because Hexcraft apparently seems to be really good. I tend to avoid adventures because the more of those blessings I get, the better it will be. There we go. It did already. So much poison. Who's that song from? In the center of the room, you see a strange machine shaped like a chimpanzee. It's holding a large bag and there's a screen on its chest. As you approach the machine, it comes to life. Its screen lights up, presenting you with a choice. Oh, I remember this. Mango. Treasure Praiser. Every one non-battle FP only increases damage by 5%. That's actually not bad. The more shafties I get, the better. It has to be non-battle related, though. And timeless coins. 8 in the morning, hour at 5 at noon, 30-minute rest, badminton training, and then damn homework. I mean, I love badminton. Actually, whenever there was like any sort of like anything of sports, if there was like badminton, I would be really into it. The thing is, if there was anything else, I would not be into it at all. Yoink. I think to like do more damage. I know they do like a lot of damage to the smaller ones, but to the bigger ones it takes ages. Oh, that's good ones. Hmm. They're both really good. When enemies are attacked by the abilities, 5% chance of tricking you at the end them for one time. It's very slow. It's very low, so I'm going for the Blood Thong. I'll still keep with you. In the center of the room, you see a small fountain covered in shimmering colorful mist. As you approach, the gold coins glacier beneath the water. This looks like a wishing well. You regard the shimmering water with a hint of suspicion. Are you going to spend some tokens to make a wish? I'm just gonna be wishing for luck. Yeah! That was a good one. Price. I'm actually gonna try and see if I can do the most out of the prize, even though I kind of want to do most of the fight. If I can get one of the shoppies, would have been really good. Ooh, what are you? Ah, I didn't want to bleed. I didn't want to bleed. This wasn't really good either way, but fine. Let's do some elites. This team is working well. I'm not sure how well it's gonna be faring when it gets to high, though. But that's my bigger problem. There has also been some instances where I can even pass the second boss either. But I think with what I have, I think I'm gonna be just fine. I think I'm gonna be just fine. The thing is, how it's gonna be when it gets to the boss. The last boss. This. This probably would have been really good because this shit is gonna be triggering quite a lot. Okay, delete again. No resting. No rest for the wicked until the very end. Because it is literally forced upon you. Oh shit, my mic! My mic! There we go. There we go. Ah! Oh, she got the last right. Was this supposed to be him? I mean, we'll just keep on going with you. And I guess since there's no other better one, we'll go with you. There we go. And the allies are healed. 2% of chance of fleeting once at best craft. What about the battle fight? Oh, I need more? Ah, you dick. Sure, I guess. Oh, that actually took a lot of our damage. We're healing pretty good, though. Yep, I might have needed a healer. Yep, not a good idea. Yep, I need a healer. Hey, I need a healer. And I don't have time to keep on going with this, so... Okay, thing I've learned, I need a healer. Even though it would have been really good to maybe keep someone here. I think because of how short some of the bells can be, I think Lushang might be a little bit useless, so... Who could be the best healer in this case? I know that probably one of the best ones could be... One of the most obvious ones would be Sakura, of course, but... Also when it comes to, like, attack up buffs and stuff like that... Let me see. She does attack up, right? Yeah, she does attack up, defense up, stuff like that. I think she'll have been, like, the best one, so I'm just gonna keep this aside for now. Let's do the story, because I believe this is gonna be quite a lot. And they give me the win ones? Isn't he like a flow, though? He has a flow. Why are you giving me win? Why you give me win, though? False Secrets. Act 1. A withering trial born from death, ending in life. The bridge unlocks the gate, the unity of form and shadow. Skeletons are returned from the land beyond. Do they carry torches to light up the dark of the night? Or do they bring upon us a greater disaster? The answer remains unknown. The immortal Bennu Huron brings death and destruction upon the sands. In the battle to come, Raven and Hyde carry all their hopes of survival. But with Drew missing, the creature's body separated, and allies separated, the path ahead is enveloped by a dense, suffocating fog. Withering Miracle. Lapis stands still like an unresponsive puppet in the secret chamber of the Withering Miracle. Her mind is gone. Are you worried? Worrying does not resolve the situation. Have a heart, Hyde. As leaders, we are expected to be impartial towards our friends, mentors, and family. Carrying the hopes of the masses only leaves you increasingly exhausted with each step forward. Is this why you stop at nothing to get what you want? Au contraire. This is why the Esper Union is stuck in its ways. Sooner or later, Raven, your obsession with your so-called ideals will be your undoing. Then what exactly are you after? The truth. Simple as that. Tell me about the liminal space you found. What purpose does it serve? I asked the Eidolon, but I did not receive an answer. Gyrate. After Liling and the group return from the Chaos Miracle, Raven recalls what Amir and the others have experienced in Withering Miracle. She cannot help but feel that something is off. Raven finally makes up her mind just as Roy is about to leave. Eidolon, a moment, please. What do you want to ask? Once the miracle trial begins, it cannot be stopped until an outcome has been decided, correct? Yes. Those who fail are forever trapped in a miracle, a punishment from the gods, right? Naturally. I've reiterated this many times. So, if an expert who has not obtained Pneuma is free to leave a miracle, then the trial must never have been activated. I see you've discovered the anomaly of the Withering Miracle. If Amir and the others never activated the real trial, then how did the liminal space materialize? If it isn't part of a trial, then who created this in the first place? I do not take credit for its creation. I merely utilized something that already existed to seek answers I desired. You're saying the liminal space has existed since ancient times? I've said enough. The rest of the mystery is yours to unravel. What are you gonna be doing, fans? I don't know. I'm honestly a little bit scared. At first, I thought the liminal space was part of the trails, and that Elif ended up there because he? Okay, some error in translation. Unless we've been thinking that Elif was a girl this whole time. Was part of the trial, and that Elif ended up there because she failed to complete the trial properly. Aren't they mentioning Momo, not Elif? Because Elif was the one that got, like, thrown out of the hole. I don't think it was Elif, it was Momo. But later I realized it had nothing to do with the trial. Ah, Elif is a girl, right? Yeah, that's why I was like worried. And I don't think they actually mean Elif. I think they're meaning Momo because Momo was the one that failed the trial. Elif was just like thrown down a hole. That's all I remember. You think someone or something created the liminal space? That immoral bird? Their gender is up in the air at the moment. Yeah, now it's weird. Did you also find liminal space remarkably similar to the secret chamber? I agree. From its rules to its appearance, it mimics the real trial completely. Its greatest strength is its ability to lure espers inside. If Drew is still inside the Withering Miracle, the liminal space might be our only hope. Then only one question remains. How do we enter it? Raven and Hyde turn around to see a stranger, an esper, emerge from behind the stone wall. I was wondering when you reveal yourself. Oh, Baron! Thank you for letting me tag along, but it would be rather ungentlemanly for me to keep eavesdropping. Oh my god, ow! Oh my god, Baron. Good to see you here. How you doing, Mitsuru? Then perhaps you shouldn't have snuck behind us all this way. As much as I would love to oblige, I am no fool. You've made up your mind, I take it? Soldiers cannot fire without their leaders. No matter how dire situation Drew is in, you must not abandon your people. My name is Bathroom. I will rescue you in your stead. Goddamn Bathroom. I was not expecting this guy. Apothecary. What? This place is not tragic enough, unworthy of being his final resting place. Forgive me for asking. While I do not doubt your noble intentions, in all my years working with Drew, I've never heard him mention you. If you don't mind, what exactly is he to you? I'm like a brother. Good luck. A mentee and a rival. So we're gonna have some story behind these two. DBS. Birdman is here to rule out the lawyer's arrest. But they are the legal. My god, his song is so good. That's so good. If you want to know his actual song, it's called Panacea. So good. Years ago, a scrawny, disheveled young Batroon is brought back to the lavish state of DISLYTE. He has spent his days walking through bug-infested slums and fed on scraps from corpses to survive. Birdie, why is the top of your head bald? No, master, real men don't go bleh, fleshy bleh style. Wow, that's so foul. Master Ollie, let's be polite. Batroon will be studying with us from now on. Please try to get along with him. Batroon, we do not use language in this house. Looking at the smiling, gentle butler, Batroon knows how serious he can be when he read. Oh! Up a hop! Obrigado pelo subscribe. Pictures of coming up. What's up, Mitsuru? In the presence of Latif, Drew acts like a wary guard, unwilling to even speak to his dear master. But now he speaks with a soft voice, his demeanor calming, as he is a nurse trying to talk a child into getting a shot. Why does Master Latif let someone like Drew be his mentor? Batroon turns away, refusing to meet Drew's gaze. Refusing, yeah. We do not use language in this house, everyone. Then how do we communicate? Even sign language is language. Exactly! Batroon, you must learn to know your place. Keep yourself tidy and mind your manners. Fuck off! Who the fuck do you think you are? No wonder you're bald. That is from all your enemies yanking it out. Oh! I know it said refuse. I know it's supposed to be refusing, but it said refusing. I am 100% sure they were saying refusing. I know that. I'm just saying what they were doing. What was written there. Fuck you. Go pull your own fucking hair out. Oh, Batroon, you're a silly bastard. You're disgusting. The young master flushes and dashes around the hallway. Master Latif asked me to be your mentor, and I intend to do a good job at it. That's how we talk in the hood. Don't like it? Let's settle like a real band. I don't fight children. It's a duel. A fair squirrel fucking duel. If you win, I'll do what you say. If you lose, then you can fucking get lost. They say a string of punctuation marks. It's just a rap conversation such as sign, fun sign, exclamation mark. So fast it sounds like a swear word. Yeah, I'm just gonna be pretending it's gonna be like swear words because honestly, it's just better for me. Honestly, I can also curse, honestly. Awesome. Byron probably can run good, probably. Also, welcome to seeing CSR at work, so if you're having a lovely day. Seeing how stubborn Batman is, Drew wipes a smile from his face and stares at him thoughtfully. Very well. Minutes later, Batman lies on the training grounds, unhurt, but with even fewer feathers. I'm afraid that you lost. No kidding! From now on, you will follow House Ramsay's code of etiquette. Mind your every move and every word. Be civil, be polite, got it. Just you wait. I'll take you down, you old man. Lost in reminiscence of a brief moment, Batrun shakes his head gracefully. I was Drew's mentee as well as his rival. When he abandoned House Ramsay's, he lost the right to remain my rival. Batrun
She can't hash $$ message. Getting away with it.
I absolutely can see you guys seeing this whenever I start doing the gacha. Oh god. Batrun rolls his eyes but hands over a photo to ease Raven's suspicion. In the photo, young Ollie has his arms around both Batrun and Drew. They seem quite close to one another. Oh, look at them! How cute! Unlike his sharp tongue, the old photo is carefully sealed in a plastic sleeve and has barely faded. Ollie looks so fucking fashionable too, look at that. So he was your mentor, right? Batrun smooths the feathers over his brow and nods in approval of Raven's comprehension. If you have to put it that way, then sure. The clock is ticking. Laura and the others are exhausted. They can't hold on much longer. I've tried to contact Mia and Sloan. They're the only ones who've dealt with the liminal space before. Fingers crossed that they know a way to break through. I mean, if they're talking about Sloan and Amir, then they're actually talking about Elif. Potato. They really probably are talking about Elif. Yeah, it's much better on Twitch. Welcome to the stream still. Yeah, I do stream mainly on Twitch. Withering Unrest. Raven dials Sloan's number. After a short pause, Sloan's face appears on screen. Yes, Raven? So, I need to get inside the liminal space. We only got in by accident, but judging from the royal's reaction, she knew it would happen. The potentiator had built up a massive amount of divine power and struck at the withering miracle. The impact ripped open a rift at the center of the miracle. Roya said it was a result of space being warped by divine power. Which means, if we want to enter the liminal space, we have to reactivate the potentiator, gather divine power, and warp the space around the miracle. I would think so, but the potentiator is out of commission. We have no other way to gather that kind of power. Understood. I'll consider other options. Thank you, Sloan. Raven ends the call and falls into deep thought. From what I can tell, the potentiator isn't essential. It's the amount of divine power that matters. But aside from the potentiator, what device could generate such a powerful force? If we had more time, we could ask Oskar for assistance. However, the Bennu Huron... Perhaps what we need isn't a device. The Bennu Huron possesses divine power comparable to the potentiator. You might be a genius, Mr. Batrun. Oh boy, if I'd called Batrun a genius, we're so doomed. Hyde and Raven leave the Withering Miracle, gather members of the Shadow and the Esper Union, and explain the plan. Wait, are you just gonna be sending like all their powers to the Bennu Huron? Basically, we need to lure the bird to the miracle. That's only the first step. We have to control the direction of its attacks. I go through all that trouble. Just freeze it and launch it like a cannonball. That's a piece of cake. Leave it to me. Let's go. The clock's ticking. Oop. As he speaks, the Bennu Huron once again comes back to life, soaring in the desert sky, and charges at them with a roar. Get ready. Let's go for a fight! This animation is great, though. I was gonna get flashbang. And you. Ooh. Ooh, get this. Honestly, so gotta actually get the animations. Can you even lose? Yeah, I guess this maybe you can, but you didn't even How do you do S3 again? You're gonna come back again. I know that. I've got it frozen. The Venu Heron thrashes in rage, cracking the ice. Longyan grits his teeth, trying to rebind the fractured block of ice. Now hide. You got it. The three-headed blue hound behind Hype leaps at the creature, biting down on both of its wings. Everyone turns to Lillian, who nods as his spear grows in length and divine power gathers. Get lost, dumb bird! Ugh. The massive spear pierces the frozen beam Huron and continues flying towards the center of the withering miracle. Rumble! As the earth trembles violently, a rift slowly opens at the center of the miracle. Now that the rift is open, I should get going. Batrun, we're not sure where it actually leads. No matter. That's the risk I'm willing to take. If I don't return, please tell Ollie I'm sorry. Ollie needs my help to restore House Ramses, but I'm bound by honor to come to the aid of my former mentor. Batrun spreads his wings and dives towards the narrow, torn rift. I didn't think he actually could fly. Damn. The liminal space seems to sense him, as the moment he steps in, it pulls him in violently. Besides them, Venu Heron, its wounds now healed, roars and dives down as if nothing happened. Off to chapter 4. Egg. Just egg. Egg. Withering Miracle. Liminal space. Oh, this is the place where Elif fell down. Torn and beaten by the liminal space's violent force, Batrun is spat out by the rift, dropping and tumbling onto cold stone tiles. He is terrified and stunned by the sight before him. In a dim and empty space, the void Sloan previously described to them is no longer still. The nexus has floated above has now split open, turning into an egg wrapped in viscous slime. The slime flows and coils an umbilical cord stretching from a placenta, encasing a group of curled-up espers. Ah, goddammit, Sans! No one can disturb them from their slumber. Batrun steps forward hesitantly and sees the truth hidden within the slime. The infants wear anxious expressions in their nightmares, while the divine power inside the egg pulses like the heart of a newborn. It's consuming. So the Venu Heron's powers comes from espers. Oh man. Drew, can you hear me? Ugh. Who is alive? Drew's eyes remain shut. Batrun swings his staff at the writhing umbilical cord. It's fine, Sans. Just worry about school for now. Each strike slices the cord, but the several parts connect as soon as the staff is pulled back. Batrun frowns, grit his teeth, and plunges his hand into the slime, trying to pull Drew out. Ugh! Darkness before his eyes, hallucinations in his mind. Batrun, don't look back. Go hide in the basement. Don't come out no matter what you hear. Run! Even if you're the only one left. Left! That was the day Garen fell and the last time I saw my parents. They used their bodies to block the door to the basement, shielding me from the wrath of the Miramon. Have fun getting attacked by one of the most amazing jump scares, god damn it. That's a good one, Sans. Dad. Why? Why am I remembering this all of a sudden? Get it together, Batrun. Batrun shakes his head hard, forcing the illusion to dissipate. The image of his parents vanishes, replaced by a towering figure looming before him. You are guilty of abandoning your kin. Batrun holds the unconscious Drew tightly, staring at the colossal figure in the distance. To whom am I speaking? I am the Lord of the Hall of the Dead, guardian of the scales. Defend yourself, mortal. The guilty shall not enter the beyond, where endless damnation awaits them. You can't be serious. I never abandoned them. While they screamed, you held your breath, hiding your presence from the mirror monk. Only when their bodies had gone cold and stiff, and only when the rescuers arrived did you open the basement door. Why did you not open the door and right beside your parents? Who am I speaking to? I'm Drew, Papa. You cannot really see it. Get lost. Flesh. Batman lets go of Drew and collapses to the ground, his shirt soaked with cold sweat. He lifts his hand. The slam on his arm glistens with a sickening sheen. I didn't know it would be like that. Drew? Are you awake? No. I do not know. Drew, can you hear me? Drew curls tight into a ball, his brows forward, muttering incessantly. I'm guilty. Damn it! Enraged, Batman stands up, walks past, faces twisted in pain, and stops in front of the massive egg. Judgment, sins, the beyond. So this is how you trap them, using guilt from their past to bind their souls and siphon their power. You shameless monster. The egg remains motionless. Batman burns with anxiety. He has known Ollie since they were both boys and knows too well what House of Ramses has endured. Good one, history. He understands that even though Drew has long left the House Ramses to join the Esper Union, he never let go of the past. Batman stares at a conscious Drew, deep though, he thought. Darkness. Endless darkness. Drew feels as if it has been falling for an eternity. The illusion. All the dead. The weightless plunge, the searing pain of broken bones, the taste of blood in his throat, gone without a trace. Drew rises in confusion, finding himself standing outside a town palace. On either side of the gate, colossal statues glare down at the uninvited visitor as if to see through his every secret. How did I end up here? I remember arriving in Divya, and then the face of a strange Esper flashes through his mind, but it quickly buried beneath more familiar ones. I remember now. Came back to help Master Ollie to deal with the gangs. Drew recalls the assassin pointing her gun at Ollie in the desert. Right. I took the bullet for him. Strange. The bullet's gone. I fell off the cliff for the assassin. How am I still alive? And there isn't a single one of me. How did I end up in this place? As Drew stares blankly at the locked gate, it suddenly squeaks open with a thunderous rumble, revealing a narrow gap as if inviting him in. Hello? Anyone here? Where am I? Identify yourself, departed soul. Drew looks in panic as an unscathed body, and at the lifeless beings within the hall. He comes to the sorrowful realization that he is no longer living. Well, he did. He did. I am guilty. Are you? Are you, buddy? Are you? Illusion. Inside the Hall of the Dead, the departed bow their heads, consumed by pain and regret for their sins. They kneel on a cold stone floor before a seemingly endless stairway. Atop the stairs, 42 gods in different attire sit on the thrones, each wielding a staff, each weighing guilt and passing judgment. Drew wants to take a clear look at their faces, but their sheer pressure is so overwhelming that he can barely raise his head. You stand in the Hall of the Dead, I, guardian of the scales, weight the sins of the departed. Those who fail to prove their innocence shall be cast into the depths of hell, forever denied peace. Identify yourself, departed soul. Drew. Drew, have you committed any unforgivable sins in life? I don't think so. No. Come forth, ascend the steps and defend your innocence. Drew walks up the steps, passing a group of souls waiting to be judged, and stops before the first lesser god who gaze at him with unreadable eyes. Oh, revered God, I swear by my sincerity that I have never committed theft. You have shown your sincerity. Indeed, you have not stolen from another. Relieved, Drew takes another step upward. Oh, revered God, I swear on my honor that I never slandered another. You are still a man of honor. You have not slandered anyone, known or unknown, in your life. Drew takes one more step, eyes fixed on the next God. Oh, revered God, I offer my life's achievements as a pledge. I have never lied or spoken in vain. Your pledge holds true. You are not other falsehoods, nor have you used idle words to mask the truth. Step by step, Drew ascends the stairs, 10, 20, 30, until he reaches the 42nd. At the top of the hall, the final god's gaze is dark and unreadable. O revered God, my soul bears no guilt. While you have not taken any lives nor done great evils, you have turned a deaf ear to the truth. You sensed something was wrong, but your delay brought about tragedy. No, I haven't. When you escorted the assassin by the name of Nicole into the chairman's office, did you truly not feel something was off? The god speaks of the greatest regret of Drew's life, an afternoon in the year 2024. The conflict between Latif and Nicole has become irreconcilable. Goddamn hard words. Everyone knows about it, but no one dares to intervene, hoping it will all turn out fine in the end. Mr. Drew, I have an appointment with Mr. Latif. He is expecting you. Please follow me. Okay. I hope you understand his position, Nicole. He values your research and the Artificial Guardian project. It's just that. Tell me, Drew, would you give up on protecting House Ramses? No. It's not that easy to give up something you've poured your heart and soul into, is it? Our situations are not comparable. They are the same to me. Master Latif is concerned for your safety. We already lost Mrs. Latif. The tragedy must not be repeated. Last I checked, Mr. Latif too is prepared to give his life to the cause. You're comparing apples with oranges. Unwilling to keep arguing with Drew, Nicole shrugs and pushes open the door to Latif's office. Drew leaves the office to make tea. As he steps away, so fades away the chance of reconciliation between Nicole and Latif. Drew lowers his head, recalling his final conversation with Nicole. I didn't know. The lie. Spent most of his time in cities ravaged by miracles, trying to save innocent children. They were often attacked by Miramon. We had to remain vigilant at all times. When Nicole said give his life for the cause, I thought that was what she meant. As Drew plays, he lifts his head at the gods, hoping to gain the latter's understanding, but the god's cold eyes remains unmoved. Excuses. Drew opens his mouth, but no words come out. His heart filled with pain, Drew lowers his head and shuts his eyes, awaiting judgment like every other condemned soul. After the funeral, I kept having the same dream. I dreamed of Nicole standing before Master Latif's corpse, asking me, why was it okay for Master Latif to shut down the Artificial Guardian project, but she wasn't allowed to pursue her dream? If neither Master Latif nor I was willing to back down, why was she forced to compromise? You admit that the truth had already been revealed and you chose to ignore it. Back then, I did feel Nicole was acting rather strangely. She was born to be a researcher. It was her dream to create artificial guardians to rival Miramon. But a failed experiment cost over a dozen lives, including Mrs. Latif. Nicole was willing to risk her life to continue the research, but Ms. Latif did not want to put anyone in danger. Not after what happened. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. Even while I left to make tea, I was still worrying. They argued again. How would I persuade Nicole? I never thought she would. Do you confess your sin? Drew recalls what the guardian of the skill said earlier. Those who fail to prove their innocence shall be cast into the depths of hell, forever denied peace. But Drew does not know what to say to defend himself. Ugh. Unlike his usual composed behavior, Drew sweats under immense pressure. He looks up at the god, unable to read the latter's expression. It's been a little bit tough. Today, at the very least, I was having a really rough sleep because for some reason I was always waking up like almost every 3 to 4 hours because of like my bladder was being really annoying. So my sleep was not really consistent today. And also tomorrow I'm gonna have to take care of my little cousin again. So it's not gonna be the greatest start of a weekend at the very least. They tell me what happened wasn't my fault. Even Pastor Ollie no longer blames me for his father's death. But all of this, it's all my fault. I failed. Drew retreats down the stairs in anguish, step by step, slipping into the mire of guilt. I've never told anyone about what Nicole said to me. I don't want to, and I don't dare to. 42 pairs of bold eyes stare at him, seeing through his pride and his selfish hesitation. Flashing images of what happened to that day flood Drew's mind. Every glance, every gesture, and every word now feels like a warning he failed to heed. The more he gazes into the past, the guiltier he feels. Drew feels as he's only managed to ascend the previous 41 steps through deceit and flattery. Cold sweat trickles down Drew's back, sending chills through his body. I confess. Drew's legs give out, and he falls from the steps. The departed feel no pain and suffer no wounds, but his soul is torn and shattered into 1,000 pieces. Oh, Reverend God, I confess my sins. Is he really dead? Buddy. Calm after the storm. Withering miracle. Okay, having to do his voice has been really low on me. Whew. Okay, go back. Oh, Reverend God, I confess my sins. Fatigue and a strange relief grip Drew's as tears run down his cheek. Watching Drew cry out and confess, Baldwin grows irritated. You're not freaking guilty of anything. Baldwin has shouted himself hoarse trying to wake up Drew. His former mentor seems trapped in a nightmare with no escape. I ignored all the red flags. I could have stopped Nicole. I'm unworthy of the position of head butler of House Ramses. It's all my fault. Drew starts to speak incoherently, his words full of regret and anguish. Though Batman cannot see what Drew is going through, he manages to piece together the story. Batman sighs and tries to soothe Drew. Don't put all the blame on yourself. The rest of us, including myself, all failed to notice something was wrong with Nicole. Maybe I did sense that she had changed, but who could have guessed she would do something so ruthless? Ah, god damn it. I don't have that thing on me. Hold up. No, not this. No. There we go. Oh, possessing divine power to control plants, Batman studies herbs in his spare time and is acquainted with many researchers in the laboratory. Good morning, Miss Nicole. Having trouble with the panacea, are we? I am. You got sharp eyes. You can tell by a researcher's lifeless eyes if they hit a dead end. But don't beat yourself up. You still have time. I look forward to your eventual success. Remember, House Ramses always has your back. I hear Mrs. Latif intends to shut down your project. Tell me, Batrun. You never succeeded in creating a panacea. Or if he did, but it carried serious risks. If clinical trials failed, if people suffered lifelong side effects, if some even lost their lives, would you stop? Your eyes tell me you wouldn't. I understand how you feel, but an answer, that's all I need. Maybe I'll leave this place, go somewhere else, and continue the work. I envy you. Not because Latif gives you special treatment, but because your research is yours alone. After she died, ownership of all data relating to the Artificial Guardian project was transferred to House Ramses. I don't have the authority to take the project elsewhere. Unless Latif is willing to hand it off to someone else, like the Shadow Decree. Never! Mr. Latif would never work with those villains. Villains? House Ramses wishes to use artificial guardians to repel Miramon. But the Shadow Decree, they probably use the weapons of mass destruction. Tell me, Batrun, are all researchers and technicians who work at the weapons, aircraft, and warships villains to you? Utgard has the most powerful military in all Gandis, and yet is safer and far more prosperous than Dibia. You are splitting hairs, Nicole. Might I remind you that Utgard is ruled by Abigail of House Soundbird, not the Shadow Decree. If we handed the project to the Shadow Decree, it would be the end of Dibia. You don't actually believe the Shadows can persuade Mr. Latif, do you, Nicole? No, of course not. Besides, I'm just a researcher. My opinion doesn't matter. Am I really going to give you like a British voice to Nicole? Looking back to that conversation, maybe there were signs all along. I naively believed Nicole was just venting her frustration. Only afterward did I realize it was all foreshadowing for a tragedy, a prelude to a nightmare. After the funeral, I couldn't bring myself to face Ollie. I knew you blamed yourself for falling to protect Mr. Latif. So did I. When Ollie disappeared and I fled into guilt, the shadows schemed to divide House Ramses. Ollie resented you, and I just left. But you stayed. You stood firm through the most challenging times. You shouldered the responsibility in spite of the pain, throwing yourself into the fight. All these years, you've borne everything on your own, old man. His brows so furrowed, Drew cannot hear Batrun and keeps murmuring incoherently in his nightmare. To save someone drowning in memory, one must go inside said memory itself. Channeling his divine power, Batrun reaches for Drew's pocket and finds an old talisman. And a single seed within it. It was something he had given Drew years ago. A plant that could be revitalized by divine power, even when dry. As a child, Batrun dreamed of using it to create a panacea and combining the latter with its divine power to cure diseases. Though it was a childish fantasy, Drew happily accepted the gift and kept it with him at all this time. I'm fucking right! Your sentimentality may have just saved your life. I don't want to do this, but it's not like I have another choice. Don't hold it against me, alright? Batrun exhales and channels his life force. You see it sprouts as it pushes out from the talisman. Oh, that's actually very beautiful. Its vines coil around Drew, slowly crawling over his entire body, layer upon layer of leaves shielding him from the slime. Unable to drain divine power from Drew, the umbilical cord squirms in agitation. Bloom, undying flower. Pure white blossoms bloom next to Drew, their pollen drifting through the leaves. Snap out of it already, old man. Whatever you're experiencing, it isn't real. Wake the fuck up, Drew. And so far has nothing to do with Ollie yet. Illusion and reality. Why do I suddenly smell a strange odor? Wasn't I being judged by the gods? My senses feel real. Why can I smell things all of a sudden? And, it stinks. Smell. It must be Batrun. It was quite a troublemaker as a boy. Mr. Drew, aren't you going to do something about it? A foul-smelling boy barges into the study. Drew holds off for as long as he can before pulling out a handkerchief to cover his nose. What's wrong, man? That bird-faced little stray stunk up my son. I need to do something about him. That one did this? That's right. I know Mr. Latif is fond of him, but surely he won't allow him to bully one of our own. In schools today, he stuffed my son's shoes, clothes, and pockets with seeds. Seeds burst on contact, releasing a most disgusting stink. This is absolutely unacceptable. Please excuse me. I'll get Batrun. Soon enough, Batrun arrives at the study, feathers all ruffled. What happened, Batrun? Batrun points to the other boy. This brat yanked out my feathers. What's your language, Batrun? I mean, this young master pulled feathers from my head. Out of respect, I returned favor with a few seeds. Batrun shows Drew a handful of his feathers. Drew experiences a flicker of surprise. I say, young master, why did you pluck Batrun's feathers? He called me short. He called me a stray birdie. That's what my mom said. Don't talk nonsense now. Ma'am, please mind your language around your child. Children are born a tabula rasa, and Batrun is only a boy. I'll discipline him. I kindly advise that you do the same to your son. Realizing she is in the wrong, the lady blushes and drags her son away. Good. If only people were more like Drew. After she leaves, Drew taps Batrun lightly on the head. The rest of the seeds hand them over. I don't have any left. Now, Batrun hands Drew a small, heavy pouch of seeds. He was probably been saving them for a while. Where'd you find such strange seeds? Near greywater. They're incredibly resilient. Even in barren desert sands for decades, they'll still sprout when the time is right. They sound amazing. And their stench is one of a kind. Huh. Illusion. Drew remembers. The stench comes from a type of seed from Batrun's favorite plant. In his youth, Batrun has yet to outgrow his foul-mouthed or streetwise attitude, often getting picked by Ollie's cousins. Since they are relatives, albeit distant, of Master Latif and bear the name Ramses, Batrun does not dare retaliate. The resourceful Batrun, however, finds the perfect prank, placing foul-smelling seeds in her clothing and bags. That you, Batrun? Drew looks around, searching, but fails to find the familiar figure. A voice of an unknown source echoes intermittently. Old man! Batrun, where are you? You have to realize, none of this is really happening. Batrun's words are cut off, but Drew grasps their meaning. This place not real. Am I dreaming? To determine if one is dreaming, one should trace things back and find out if the memories remain coherent. I remember falling off a cliff. Before that, I returned to Debia to find Master Ollie. When did I leave the Esper Union? And why? Why would I leave with the Withering Miracle selective? A figure appears in Drew's mind. Lapis! I wasn't with Ollie, but with her. We entered the secret chamber of the Withering Miracle together. Then I laid my hand on the tablet. That means everything I saw afterwards has been mere illusions. The body is finally understanding. Blame. I got about like maybe 20 more minutes. We're in chapter 8. Batrun's voice and a strange scent slowly help Drew draw a line between reality and illusions. He arises, surveying the Hall of the Dead, veiled from an ancient deviant fantasies. The blazing sun and its radiant rays cannot reach the abyss, for no light can pierce the illusion. What do you think you're doing? I'm touring this place. 42 steps, 42 gods, 42 sins. You go for great lengths to create an air of insomnia and awe, so espers feel fear when they arrive. But sadly, there is no fairness to your trials. Your delusions of grandeur fail to conceal your rotten core. I take that you do not repent. No, I failed to stop the tragedy, but I never wished for it to happen. I am disappointed in you, Drew. Drew turns around to see a familiar figure step in the crowd and walk straight up to him. Master Latif, I fear you've forgotten the honor of House Ramses. Drew steadied his mind, refusing to be swayed by the illusion. Dare you not face me? No wonder. You were supposed to protect Ollie and my seed. But you abandoned him, let him wander in the world all alone. And it's not just Ollie, is it? You abandoned the entire house, ran off to the SB Union swearing loyalty to a new creed. You broke your oath. I did not. The honor of House Ramses is a spirit. It is not a mansion, not a tower, and certainly not the assets. You told me that yourself. I don't blame you for losses of material things, but what are the innocent people dragged into the conflict by the Shadow Decree? The researchers who lost their lives, the workers who lost their jobs, they suffered for your incompetence. You watched as the Shadows stole the Ramsey estate, but they were the ones who paid the price. It's time we put an end to this farce. Looking at Latif's twisted face and the hatred in his eyes, Drew sighs and slowly turns to the Guardian of Scales. Had you not conjured an illusion of Master Latif, I wouldn't have been sure that this was all fake. I see the truth now. Master Latif would never say such things to me. Not then, not now. You thought you could fool me with a parlor trick. You underestimated our bond. And many things. A liar is not one of them. Latif you saw is how you conceive of him in the deepest corner of your heart. I see. You copied him from my nightmares. That's not the real Master Latif, but the embodiment of my fear. Drew meets the deep, emotionless eyes of the Guardian of the Scales and suddenly understands everything. I take your silence as a tactic at patience. Or rather, everything here is built from my fear, for I constantly judge myself, yearning to be free from guilt. If you are so certain of your innocence, then climb the steps to the Scales. Take out your heart and place it on the empty plate. If you are innocent, the plate with the feather will drop down. You speak of the legend every Vivian is familiar with. If my heart weighs more than a feather, it means I am guilty, and I'll be cast into purgatory, tormented for an eternity. Indeed, you dare to put our claim to the test, Drew? The expressionless Guardian of the Scale suddenly breaks into a smile, eyes remaining hollow. You are right. This is indeed a trial I created for you, a reflection of your inner mind. But I haven't tampered with the Scales. I will judge your sins fairly, whether you believe it or not, whether you remember or not. If you fail, your soul stays, forever. How many more chapters there are? Jesus. And I believe the second part is where Meta Ollie is going to be around. This is going to be explaining about Meta and Drew, most likely. Drew says the Scales. If you fail, your soul stays, forever. The Guardian of the Scales gazes down at Drew. That smile sends a chill down Drew's spine. I'm not afraid. Not anymore. Drew walks to the foot of the staircase. 42 gods stare down at him from the thrones. They tilt their heads, wearing identical, frightening smiles, right down to the creases at their lips. Drew steps onto the first stair. You have stolen no goods, but you swear you have never relied on others to your personal gains. Drew clenches his fist and steps onto the second stair. You have never slandered anyone, but you swear your words never hurt another. Drew takes a deep breath and climbs to the third step. You have never spoken in vain, but you swear your honesty wasn't hurt others like a piercing blade. I've asked myself the very same question before, on those sleepless, nightmare-filled nights. After Ollie runs away to hunt down his father's killer, Drew, who stays behind in House Ramsey, starts the darkest chapter of his life. One day, years ago, Laura takes time off from the SB Union to return to DB and visit Drew. I'm sorry, Laura. You haven't been home in a long time, and I couldn't even manage to prepare a proper dinner for you. Drew feels exhausted. Since Latif's passing, the extended family of House Ramses has been trying to get rid of him. After Ollie runs away from home, they give Drew a hard time for failing to protect the heir. The question is no longer whether he will leave, but when. There's nothing to apologize for. I'm not some spoiled Nova lady waiting for food to be served. They're making it tough for you on purpose to force you out, and done nothing wrong. Drew strolls down the street with Laura. People used to greet Drew warmly when they saw him, but now they just awkwardly. You look terrible. When was the last time you slept? I can't. I want to make up for my mistakes, but it feels like it's already too late. It was just an accident, a tragedy. What happened wasn't your fault. Had I not criticized Miss Nicole, perhaps she wouldn't have been willing to talk it out with me. Had I tried to comfort her, perhaps she would remember what an honest, upright Master Latif was. Upright man Master Latif was. No one gets everything right in life, Drew. You need to learn to let go. I know, but maybe I should try to find Master Ollie. And? Seek his forgiveness, fulfill his every wish, just as I serve Master Latif. But I don't even know where to start. Come back to the Esper Union with me. You have a vast intelligent network. Maybe they'll can track Ollie down. Okay. But I suggest you wait a little longer. Give yourself some time. Give Ollie some time, too. What do you mean? Ollie is just like you. He doesn't know what he's doing either. But I know exactly what I want. No, trust me. You don't. He needs to let out his anger, his pain, his torment, and you've just turned him... And you've turned him into a lifeline. You're punishing yourself for what you failed to do. Drew sighs as he recalls his conversation with Laura. Laura was right. I was only trying to punish myself. I'm not talking about merely blaming myself. I was ready to, looked forward to even, give my life to save Master Ollie just to be free of the guilt. You have used my most profound regret in secret against me. Drew reaches the top of the steps, stopping before a tower pair of scales. On one end of the scales lies a white feather, resting quietly on a stone plate, waiting for the heart to be offered. Admire your guilt or wager your heart. The choice is yours. The Master Ollie found his path. He eventually returned to Devi and reunited with Badrun. Like Master Latif, Laura spends her days shaving children for miracles. It is I who is stuck in place, the one without the courage to face death. Ooh. Drew closes his eyes. The guardian of the scales places a hand on Drew's chest, drawing out his beating heart. As pure as the feather, Drew's heart glows faintly. It rises slowly, pulsing. The plate holding the feather slowly sinks. I hereby declare that your soul bears no guilt. You have won, Drew. The cage that traps you is no more. Okay, when is gonna be meta? I'm gonna have to drink a little bit. Throat is giving in. Ooh. When Drew opens his eyes, he finds himself lying in a strange place, his clothes still stained with patches of slime. Around the slimes are scattered leaves and flowers. Drew still feels dizzy as if the rocks are spinning around him. He suddenly sees a bird head. You're finally awake. Badrun? Thank goodness. As the world spins, Drew finds himself wrapped in soft feathers. Badrun is hugging him. Badrun sniffles, his voice hoarse, his arms trembling. Achoo! Down in the air makes Drew sneeze hot. Sorry about that. How are you feeling? Are you hurt? I'm fine, just exhausted. That band hero deceived you. It's been absorbing a divine power the whole time. Are you the one who saved me? I heard your voice in my dream. Good thing you kept the talisman on you. Without it, I wouldn't have been able to weaken his power. So that's why I smell so foul. Funny enough, it was a stench that helped me realize I was trapped in a dream. Smelling it reminded me of you. What are you talking about, old man? I wear perfume every day. I smell great. I meant that it reminded me of how you used to use flower seeds to play pranks on kids to bully you. I mean, I didn't think you would actually carry on me all this time. I've been waiting for the right moment to prank you. Thank you, Batrun. It's great to see you. Don't get all sentimental now. Drew smiles faintly and says nothing more. Batrun helps the weakened Drew to his feet. Come on, let's get you out before the rift closes. Outside the Withering Miracle, Raven breathes a sigh of relief as Batrun returns with Drew. Though Drew appears debilitated, he is uninjured and in decent shape. Drew! Laura rushes over and hugs Drew. It's alright. I'm not... Had it taken you any longer, we'd have gone in ourselves. What happened inside? You just smell horrible. I'll tell you all about it later. Drew looks up at the sky where the being hero is still entangled with the shadows. Take your time. Catch up. Don't worry about us. You can reminiscent about the good old days later. Come help us now. Batrun helps Drew aside, spreads his wing, and takes off. The fight is far from over. To be continued. Okay, so it's only 10 chapters? Okay, it's only 10 chapters. Okay, so that means that this one's also going to be 10 chapters. We're going to have to wait so many weeks. So, what does it mean? Who's going to be next then? And honestly, that makes me feel really interested. Who's going to be the next meta then? Because I'm kind of scared that the next meta might be Elif. I'm honestly kind of scared it might be Elif, and I don't want it. I don't want it to be Elif. Because Elif is still a very recent Esper. But she fell down. And unless she just rises up and basically just like shifts up with being Huron, then she can maybe become a meta Esper. But I'm not sure. It'd be far too early for like an Esper like her to become a meta Esper. I just hope they like release maybe a new Esper altogether. Welcome to stream, Hamlam. I hope you're having a lovely day. This is DISLYTE, a game that is available for both phone and PC, and it's a turn-based game. It includes music, gods, and just a lot of things you might like, and mostly about like many types of mythologies. We're now just like finish up the story of like something about like the Egyptian mythology. And right now we're going to do something again. We were trying out for some time now. And hopefully we'll be doing better. And soon in about a few minutes, we will do the gacha. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Tan. I hope you're having a lovely day. Also, no audio. This is a little bit concerning. My voice really needs to rest because of me doing like a very deep voice like this. It's gonna damage me for a little bit. Okay. Honestly, I don't like that there's no audio. I really don't like it when there's no audio. Fine, I'll do Bloodbind. I want to do Bloodbind. Just let me play for now so I can have the audio again. There we go. Continue. Let me put the Espers in. Like that. Just playing this, I'm using an artifact that makes the whatever Esper that is like throws poison, just makes them stronger, and also whatever enemy that have like a lot of poison stacks, they'll basically just get like those poison stacks like triggered. And I have to remember that I have this one to use, so go after that one. That one's good. Also, I probably should mention that this game has really great music. For a game that is like started off like a own game, it has really great music. I just wish they didn't like make this really slow. It's so fine. It's fine, Emma. Hope you're having a lovely day. Just have a good one. Okay, Blood Leech. Even though I'm not sure if I have had that last time. I think I did. I'll get that one. Soul Leech. Getting really hot already. Jesus Christ. I just need to be able to do all the bosses. Yup. I need to avoid the inside ones. I need to look up for these. So I'll go for Scorch. Shafties, hopefully it'll be a good one. In the center of the room stands a workbench, laid out with half-finished Shafties, figures, and the tools to craft them. I'll do a quick craft because these ones I can choose. None of these are really good. I guess. It'll just give me more than what I have right now. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna swap up something real quick. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Seven cycles is not that good. That means that I don't have really good buffs right now. Or at least blessings. Oh, come on. Give me a good one. Sure, I guess. Sure. Go for Blind Bind still. Even though my team is not mostly gonna be about bleeds, but it's what I have, I guess. This messy room is filled with discarded junk, but a wooden carving that seems surrounded by magic catches your attention. By the time you realize you can no longer escape the wooden carving's rage of influence, it's already too late. His eyes flashes with a resentful, clean green light. Oh, great. So I can just, like... Just go for this, because that way I can get a Shafty either way. Honestly, it's not too hard to win. There we go. It's still like on 20, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. That way is just gonna make me really stronger. Ooh, I think I'll go for Price. I think it is Price. Yeah. Price is always something I'm probably going to go for. I just get more things. That's the whole thing. Oh, sure. I mean, if it is to be able to heal, I'll take it. Tuning down the audio just a little bit because I think it's a little bit high. Heal on, Peach. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember Bloodbind. The thing is, I'm barely getting any of those ones. Yeah. Can you go? You don't have the soul. Fill it up. Ooh, that was quick. That never happened. I'm starting to think maybe I have to do a bleed team instead of a poison team because they don't do really anything aside from like poisons. Just do damage over time. So it has to be like a bleed team. The thing is, I don't have really good bleed espers. I mean, they don't really have good bleed espers at all. Except for maybe Asana. Maybe I'll even try Asana, perhaps. There we go. You have one. None of these are good, but I'll take it. Okay, hopefully I can at least do this one a little bit faster. Because if the idea is actually having me to do like a bleed team instead, it's a little bit sad. Because the poison ones actually do so much better, honestly. This still does not feel fast enough. Yeah, after this, if I don't win this one, I guess I'm just gonna try Blade Team. I really didn't want to, but I guess it is like what the game is trying to force me on. I do have Asana. Asana will be able to apply a lot of bleed. But, I mean, she'll be great against bosses for sure. I mean, I was able to do better last time. I think it's because I'm just not having really good blessings overall. Okay. No luck whatsoever. Just end it off. I'll go back to you soon. I'll get back to you. Okay. So, let's start off with a gacha. But first things first, we always do, whenever there's a meta, we always go for this. And I'm not sure if the shop recently updated, but I think I checked and most things I should have. I don't know if I'll have enough to at least have one keepsake, but hopefully one keepsake I can get today. That's all I ask. Because I'm not that confident when it comes to getting metas, because honestly getting metas for me, it's like a miracle. Blue. Not even a goddamn fragment. This is not starting off good. There we go. We got a keepsake. White bandage. A roll of white bandage. Don't ask. Yeah, don't ask. It's literally everywhere. Don't ask? Yeah, I wonder. It's literally everywhere. Purple. Ooh. Good. Very good. And some Inferno fragments as well. That's really good. Still got some fragments though, so I appreciate it. I'll only do 5 pulls of those ones. Oh yeah, I still need to pull them from Momo. Oh, I have a lot of that. Oh my god, I have a lot of these. Let me check the shop one more time before we finally head on to the actual gacha. That was just a startup. But yeah, no. I just have to remember to pull for Momo. And it will be the last thing from Momo that I need. Then I finally don't have to work too much on Championship. Finally, Momo, R6, you're coming home. Hopefully I also do have some time to build her right, so that way she'll be unstoppable on PvP. Next thing will definitely be a slow in, but that way I don't have to like put up so much work in Championship, because that way since I already have Yamato and Momo in R6. One lock is not exactly necessary. Okay, so let's swap these up to 9. It has to be like even. That's pretty good. I don't know how much that would be, but 80. Okay, it will be enough for another Esper. And if I did get one, it will be Choice of Destiny. We got the diffs. How many diffs for Momo do I need? Let me have a look. One more Momo div, and then I can finally choose the next one. One more, and we can finally choose the next one. And I have no idea who to choose next, honestly. It's gonna take me a while to actually be able to think it through. Okay. But I'm not sure, because actually the amount that I have versus the actual guaranteed PD, they're not gonna match, meaning that I'm not actually gonna be able to face to the guaranteed PD. Ooh, but a dream with even 8. That might actually be good luck. But it still can appear in early PD, meaning that I still can get a legendary even with the amount of resources necessary to reach PD. But it can be a little bit unlikely. Also, this thing is trying to like leave. There we go. It can still happen though, so be a little bit hopeful. This is immediate skip. Whenever you see blues, just skip. If it's just blues, just skip. You won't be seeing those on the golden gacha though, so ain't too bad. Oh my god, I still need a drink. I usually don't read that much on DISLYTE streams, but when I do, whoo! I'm starting to think also that Adrini is being a scammer. She has not been giving me that much luck in a while. Ooh. Oh my god, how long have I been able to play this game without any sort of songs? It's been so tedious without this background song, because oh good. It's a background song. Plus, it's also non-copyrightable, so you can use a song in many of your videos because it won't get copyright stricken or whatever. Okay, I think I have about like maybe 3 more. Yeah. Ah, come on. Come on. And that even had like a single rainbow too. I think I have like 2 more right now. I don't think it's gonna be today. And if I get the next one, I mean, I would still have to change. But it's gonna be honestly a little bit unlikely. But honestly, with how good things are going right now, what ifs? Honestly, I'm fine. I'm fine. I got so many Nexus crystals out of that. Out of whatever I did earlier. The scratch card. Yeah, that. No! So I got standard. What I got now? Okay, I got Sachiko. This is almost a guaranteed good luck thing. Sachiko's off. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay, that's fine. That means on the next pull, might be a guaranteed Momo Divinate. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Since Sachiko was there, Sachiko is here. Honestly, Lady Fortune says right here. She's usually a very lucky one. Oh, I didn't do Shimmer first. Honestly, things can be a little bit different. So I'm going for Junia, I believe, because he and you, Cecilia as well, would be only the few Espers that I don't have, Shimmer-wise. But I'm going for you because at least you're a little bit more useful. Even though you are also incredibly useful too. I have about... If 50 is a disc, I have about 3 in this, so I have about 5. Which is honestly very good. That almost scared me. It's an epic shimmer though. Hello. We have met before. Okay. She does have like a very like gushing, like very vain voice. For someone so like This is bound to happen quite a lot. So witness the sea of rainbow. Number 1 and number 2. Coming number 3. In 3, 2, 1. Number 3. There we go. I honestly don't hold grudges when it comes to this one. Shimmers are incredibly hard to get. And number 4 in 3, 2, 1. I was fully expecting another blue. I fully was expecting a blue. I was like, yeah, I know this ain't fucking happening. And then this was like, well, no. You know what? Nope, we're gonna pull out like a fuck. Reverse card on you. Oh my god, I even feel suspicious on this. Why? I was not ready for this. Now I have another character to pull too, but I feel that I'm not even ready. I was not counting. Like, it's like, we need to have to make a deal here. Please. I know I should be incredibly happy right now, and I am, but we need to make a deal. Give me legendary shimmers when I'm ready. Not when I'm not exactly ready, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna get anything, and you just like throw me one like I'm least expecting it. Ugh, seriously. I'm trying to really be happy, but what am I supposed to do now? This is such early pity though. This is literally like back when I remember I got a legendary out of Platinum, and then right after that I got Wii U on Shimmer as well. It was so crazy that day. Hey. I was expecting a rare again. I'm like, you already expect so low from you, and then you just get like thrown like one of the best Espers in the game. Even though it's not exactly meta right now, but it's still very good. Oh boy. I need to be happy. Just be happy, Mercy. Be happy. You got him. Now the next one is gonna be this guy. Oh boy, oh boy. I actually got him. Right on my last shimmer disc too. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be happy. What am I complaining? Is this like how I feel when I'm happy? I just complain? It seems like I'm never happy with life. God, shit. I just got Momo. I just got gingerly. Ow! Ow, my fingers. What is gonna be next? Are you gonna be like give me another fucking shimmer when we get the gold? Maybe. But god, I'm not gonna be ready for that if you do that. Don't give me an early legendary of this. At least not an Inferno, please. Do not play jokes with me. Do not give me an early Inferno. Good, thank you. At the very least, you respect my wishes when it comes to that. But did I just seriously get gingerly? Did I just really get it right now? And I'm just like seriously confused about this. I think I'm still like very confused about this. Because, I mean, I've been playing this game for like 3 years. Oh, hello, Energina. I mean, been playing this game for 3 years at this point. You just like expect very little and sometimes very like way too much. And I'm honestly kind of feeling very tired today. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be expecting way too, like, I'm not gonna be having like high expectations of anything. And then just like this, like, just slaps me in the face and say like, keep your hopes high, bitch. And just give me a fucking Shimmer Legendary. Like, this light just wants to deceive me and keeps my hopes high. Wants to really deceive me. He wants to mess up my fucking feelings. That's what this light wants. If you really want to have like a toxic relationship with the gacha game, this light has you back. Literally. Oh boy. I need to be happy about things that happen to me. Oh, I don't even have a temple for this. Why? I thought I had it. Well, in that case, I'll just keep rolling, I guess. No, I'm not gonna have a legendary out of this, but honestly, I don't care. Honestly, I'm fine with having Gently, frankly. I got a moment Gently, I'm fine with that. Even if I don't get a legendary of the gold, which I don't think is possible because I think it's guaranteed. Oh boy. Oh, Gara. You say that you feel your luck leaving your body? Imagine me, I felt my soul leaving my body as I thought I was getting another blue and I see a gold. I didn't believe a bit when that happened. I thought I really wanted to rub my eyes, but then I remember I have like the ear duct of my right eye is actually inflamed, so I cannot really mess around with it. So I cannot really rub my eyes. Here we go again. There are still things that can happen, and we still have a choice of destiny. I have a somewhat of a feeling that I'm gonna get a choice of destiny in which both of the espers that I'm gonna get are gonna be R6. Who's gonna bet on that? Someone bet on that? I'm gonna be betting on that. I have a feeling that I'm gonna get a choice of destiny where both espers are gonna be R6, and I'm gonna feel so fucked about that. So really fucked about that. But honestly, I'm happy we're getting moments generally. I'm happy. So I have no more complaints. I should not be complaining still. Why am I still talking? Why am I still babbling? That's the question. I mean, I think that's how I am. I just like, whenever I get something I least expect, I just get so confused. I just start to try to make sense of life, I guess. Keep it going. Okay. I guess it's just gonna be mostly divs at this point, which I appreciate it. I'm really not gonna be needing much of the epic espers. Unless it's probably gonna be like another Bonnie. Which I think I only need one more. Those Bonnies are so rare though. Ooh, Chloe. This might go to guaranteed. If it goes to early... That scared me. That scared me. That scared me so much. That almost sent me like such a PTSD flashback. Holy shit. But it still can be kind of early, but I don't feel like it will be. Ooh, Odette. Whoever uses the her. I mean, Odette was basically like the Esper that eventually inspired Sloan, and I feel like that's understandable. And people will agree with me that Odette inspired Sloan. And Odette was released and Ophelia was released, so it's been quite a long time. Oh, I didn't have another div of her. Okay. 5 more to go. I still have a lot to go, though. Oh, boy. The thing is, I'm not ready to see another gold. I am just not ready to see another gold. I'm just not ready. I'm just saying it. I'm not ready to see another gold. Even though it's gonna be completely normal. Because it is kind of like guaranteed. I have enough to get to guaranteed. I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. After that one, I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. I am suffering from success. This is literally suffering from success. Honestly, now that I think about it, one meta aspect that I kind of want to see is Meta-Q. I literally want to see Meta-Q in action. Honestly, it would have been so awesome. I'm not sure if it was unguaranteed, but it's here. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna trigger the Twisted Destiny. Oh, I'm suffering from success. I know I'm supposed to be happy, but oh. I have a feeling it's gonna be both for 6. Oh no! It is 1 or 6, but the other one isn't. Actually, that is not bad. Thank you, Twisted Destiny. You made a very, very big difference between one and the other. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure if Twisted Destiny ever changed as to not display both our 6, like 2 espers like of the same, or display both our 6s. I think I had situations where both were our 6s. Actually, I don't think so. But this one is obvious, because I'm gonna have Lucian R4. Bitch man. Bitch man. And Lomyan. I mean, funny, because one has a... I just spoke about Urbani earlier. I just spoke about Bunny earlier, but I think I already have like Oliver. Yeah. But I was saying like one has like a... I was about to say a fish stick, but that's not... A fishing rod, and one has a trident, which is all just like... It's all about like... water things. We still have some things to go. Okay. Calm down, Mercy. We got Lushang, which is really good. We got Momo. We got Janjali. We got Lushang. This has overall been really great. Really great. Frankly, it could have been really good. It's been really, really good. I mean, it's not gonna beat the allegations of when, like, you got Yuhime, Buyu, some others on the line, but still pretty neat. Very fucking neat. I won't forget that day. I won't forget that day. When I got freaking Yuhime out of Platinum and then Buyu just right after on Shimmer. I'll never forget that day. Okay, 2 more to go. I'm not gonna have any sort of like... I'm not gonna keep my hopes very high, because it can still happen. But at this point, it would have to be such early Peter for anything to happen. And since there's no more Choice of Destiny, it can be anyone. It can be another R6. So... And I do have a lot of R6s, so the chances are high. I mean, I could still win something if it is an R6, but still, I'd appreciate it. Oh, hello, Adrena. Okay, it's the 3rd time that Adrena shows up. It's the 3rd time that Adrena shows up. I think the fact that she's showing up a lot means something. I think we're not done here, fellas. I don't think we're done here, fellas. Believe it! Adrena's the lucky bitch! Adrena's the lucky bitch! Adrena's the lucky bitch! Who's gonna be though? It's a Divinate though, but still. And first character I barely work on, but still. I don't have ideas for one lock. So, Adrena's the bitch for the luck. One lucky one. Okay, if you ever see it rain in your pools, you can expect some luck. Absolutely. This is like the 4th gold I get. And one of them was a fucking shimmer, too, so... It is really good. It is really fucking good. Oh my god. Oh, what a fucking roller coaster. Okay. I am severely confused about this because I got Momo, Tour 6. I got Janjali, and after that I'm gonna get Petros eventually. I got a Loshang out of Destroys Destiny, and now I got a Winlock div, which I never had one before. What the fuck is happening? And now I can finally use my Janjali div. Whew. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. We just finished up the gacha. You're a few minutes late. Okay, finally can put up the div on him. Okay, now I need to find Janjali, which I don't know where he is. There he is. Let's screw him up. Advancements. I still cannot believe I actually got this guy. And still cannot believe I got this guy. That means I'm only like 2 Shimmer Espers away from getting all of them. Nah, I'm not gonna be through. I'm only like 2 more Shimmers away from getting all of the Shimmers. Just 2 more. I just need Petros and then Cecilia, and then I have all of them. Unless they release another one, but even so, that's just not gonna take that long. I mean, the only ones that I'm gonna be missing for the most part is gonna be the meta. I'm missing out on so much of the metas too, though. Oh, this attack exam of this character. He's that old. New characters don't have tactics exam. Oh my god, they actually have this for him. He is that old, holy shit. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, the jump scares are not finally fixed. Yep. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, he looks absolutely cool. He actually looks absolutely cool. He looks so awesome, though. I don't have much time, but I'll try to build him eventually. I will read his profile. Janjali is extremely destructive when he goes berserk. People tend to give Janjali a wide berth due to his demon mode. Stress builds naturally over time. Eventually, one will reach the final straw. It's usually something trivial, as an uncooperative zipper, a noisy neighbor, being struck in traffic, as he simply snap. For most people, it's not a big issue, but for Julie, it can be disastrous. Being imbued with the power of Chiyu, every time Julie snaps, it goes completely berserk, turning into a supercharged beast that attacks anything and everything indifferently. To avoid that, he does a lot of things to keep his cool, including a regular practice playing the zither and calming meditation. Don't be surprised if we find a big burly guy meditating in the lounge. That's just Julie trying to find his inner balance. That's honestly very good to hear. Janjali is like a time bomb. Sooner or later, he's gonna blow up, but the question is when. He keeps all the emotions in check, except for in battle, when he's fully unleashed like a beast. When all shackles of sanity are gone, his hidden self raises his frenzied head. Julie becomes an unstoppable force that crushes everything and everyone in its path. In a sense, that demon Julie has become an urban legend, one that everyone must watch out for. Many Espers enjoy their powers, but Janjali sees it as a curse. Ever since his transformation, Julie has experienced the same nightmares over and over again. In the dream, he loses control and rips his family apart in front of his own eyes. To avoid that from ever happening, Julie keeps his power in check the whole time. To do this, he even willing— Jesus Christ. Well, welcome to the stream, Zard. I hope you're having a lovely day, and thank you for the follow. To do this, he even willing to surrender himself to Jesper and to be put in an artificially induced slumber. Unfortunately, it hasn't really helped. He committed what he feared in his sleep, only learning that about 7 years later when he finally woke up. He hates seeing him for what he did and what he failed to do. Nowadays, Julie uses his rage as a weapon to seek revenge against Union. Generally, depends on his best friend Nicole to keep his tempers in check. Sometimes Nicole wonders why Julie tries so hard to keep his cool and all he really seeks is total destruction. Julie never gave a straight answer to that question. He always changes the subject when it comes up. He would always also distract Nicole with small gifts like an instant sachet or invite her to meditate together. She has given up asking about it. Welcome, Zardy. I hope you're having a lovely day. They have been in many battles together. Nicole understands the pain in Julie's heart. Revenge may just be an excuse for him to seek his own destruction. Perhaps it will be his final rebellious act against fate in the world. I just got this guy. I just got him. And I still have other ones to use. God damn it. Okay, where's Momo? Momo! There we go. Resonance. I was playing DISLYTE and I just got my favorite character, Moriyama. Nice! And I just got Janjuli. And honestly, I got Momo to R6, which I'm about to do. I got Janjuli. Then later on, I got Lushang. And then I got a Divinate for Wenlock. And this I usually do this weekly. I do the gacha weekly. So basically I just grind for like a whole week, and basically what I do, and I use everything that I've grinded for a week to then use it for today, or every Friday basically. And since I've done very well for the championship, I basically was able to put Momo to R6. Art of Evasion. When an enemy acts outside of the turn, Momo gains 2 stacks of Wrath. Each stack of Wrath reduces miss rate by 10% and increases healing received by 3%. The Legend of Hakaneko. Do. Nice. Ugh. Suddenly dizzy. Oh, you still want Maria? I mean, Maria is incredibly useful too. I do have Maria here. Somewhere. There she is. If you have Yukine, Maria is really great with her. I don't have Yukine, but Maria still can be really good in many other aspects. Because not only does she can heal, and she can also freeze the team, but she also can give so much AP up that the enemy team will be unable to even try to attack. Okay, I need to find Lushang here. I haven't even hearted him yet. He should be R3 by now. R3. Unless he's already hearted and I have not seen him. Hey, yes, he is hearted. Okay. Okay, when attacked by critical hit, damage minus 15. Okay. So you're just more resistant. That's kind of like a lame. Ah, Intezar. I mean, you're talking about like every single enemy, PP and PPE, because Intezar excels a lot in PvE. I would say. But mostly when it comes to chronos, I would say. Where's my Intezar? My Intezars are 6. But probably not as good as yours, honestly. Also, when it comes to... Where's my Lushang? My Lushang... okay, he's ability maxed, okay. Okay, so I still have time before the reset. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is from Bakaneko. Oh, okay. So I freaked out quite a lot in the beginning. For a very good reason. Oh wait. Balance of 8. Oh yeah, I still have to consume a lot of stamina, but I barely do that. So let's get this straight. So this applies DOT damage. Whenever it has like DOT damage, it will be applied. It will just apply a Hexcraft, basically. But the thing is, when it comes to this, it feels like the best team here is actually Bleed team and not exactly a Poison team. So, I mean, I've been trying with Poison team, it's not been working all that well. I mean, for the rest of the other trials, beautiful. But not so good. So it has to be a Bleed team. I do have a Sun, and I'm not sure how Sun is gonna work with this. And Sage here, I believe, is Poison. I mean, nothing in his thing says about Poison. But it still can be really good, though. Oh, Blade and Echo. Okay, still good. Oh, we are Brazilian, too. I mean, I am Portuguese from Portugal, which is a little bit different. I mean, yes, I can still, still talk Portuguese if you still prefer for me to speak in Portuguese. I'll be fine with that, but I'm not the one that usually, if you say that you're Brazilian, I'm not gonna be the one starting, speaking Portuguese to you. I'm not the one that does that, honestly. I'm just not really comfortable with that type of, how do I explain it? Kind of interactions. Okay, and let me put Lushang back in then, because I feel like maybe here, that one is not gonna be, as good, though. Still gonna keep you, though. I really want to keep in Ophelia because I feel it can do so much damage. But it's not about that, it's more about bleeding. It's about bleed. Yeah, sure, I can say something Brazilian, that's fine. Okay, let's see if the bleed team works better here. I'm not gonna be so confident about it, but let's see. Okay. Refresh. Muita gente diz que eu sou bonitinha, eu sei. Eu sei, mas... eu não sei, eu não sou uma pessoa que gosta de... Não é que gosta, mas que sabe como reagir assim a... esse tipo de coisas. Mas, obrigado. I guess I'll go for Noah, I guess? Oh, sure. I'll take that. Because I'm gonna have a healer. So that's works best. Okay, like this. Okay. Oh wait, now I remember. Another one that can actually play Bleed very well is Embla. Oh, we have Meta Liling. I have Meta Yunchuan. So we are in the same boat here together. We're in the same boat here together. But I'm trying really hard to get other meta espers, but I'm having zero luck, whilst also trying to stay as a free-to-play for 3 years. And I think I only was able to get Meta Neutron because I was able to keep some of the things from Meta Liling, I assume. The keepsake, not the keepsakes, but rather the resources you would use for the keepsakes. the resources you use to be able to get the keepsakes for Meta Lailing, I was able to keep some for Meta Yunchun. I think that's why I was able to get Meta Yunchun in the first place. This is not working as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm still not sure. Oh, Bushy would have been so great as a meta Esper, but I don't think he's gonna be a meta Esper that soon. Oh, someone died pretty early. Oh, it was Asana. I think Asana's not exactly all that well built, so I'm not really sure myself. I might have to build Asana better. I think the Esper that can become the next mana Esper, it has to be either someone from Greek mythology. My thoughts are probably either Gaius or... Actually, I kind of wanted to be Zora, but Zora doesn't seem like she is that involved into the story. It can be Gaius. I also thought about Q becoming a mana Esper. I feel like most likely it can be like maybe Bryn becoming the next mana Esper, because since Siege is already an Esper and Drew is a meta Esper, I feel like maybe she can get like a meta version. Also, Era is a meta Esper already too. Maybe Brain could become a next one, but I don't know. Feels a little bit unlikely. And but the thing is, when it came to the lore that I read today, I'm having like a very bad feeling that Elif is gonna maybe get a meta instead. Or either that or she's gonna be like reborn or something. Because they were like talking about her earlier as if she was gonna be important eventually. In the center of the room you see a strange machine. Oh, I remember this JMPG one. This. Renewal. I think Renewal is Cure, right? Renewal is Cure. Yeah. I'll take that. I mean, they really need to explore a little bit more when it comes to, like... I mean, in Japanese mythology would have been, like... I mean, they have gone through a little bit of the Japanese mythology. But I think the next one they're going for it, because... I think the first mythology they worked on the metas was a Chinese mythology. Then they went on a bit of the Greek one. And then they went on the Egyptian one. And then it makes sense if it's a different one, I would assume. I'm not sure, frankly. Nah, I kinda want this one though. I want this one, but I don't think it's gonna work as good as you think it's gonna work. Okay, I'll go for a Doom Verdict. Because I have some of those. Yeah, get this. Get the shop key. Get the shop key. I mean, the bleeding is doing a really good showcase. Honestly, I'm surprised that the bleeding team is working very well. But I think she needs to be slightly stronger, and maybe I need to include Embla in the team instead. And not her exactly, because she's actually going to be a little bit weak-ish. I mean, she is surviving. Honestly, thanks to Sakura, honestly. god, how are these guys thinking it? What are their things? What are their things? They have X-Craft, but something is keeping them able to just tank it up. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe because we have to attack one enemy at a time. Poison actually made that so much better. They're not being... I don't know what is that shield, but that shield is not going down easily. Huh. I mean, he helped out. Let's just need to keep going. There we go. She's there. There we go. Keep going with you. And even though I kind of want to increase the defense, I'll still keep going with you. There we go. That's when I... Yeah, it doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage, the bleeding though. The poison would do so much more. I know that the whole thing with Osan is that she's gonna be able to do a lot of damage based on like on single target. And the longer she lives, of course, she's gonna be like, I don't know what's the other S for Nathaniel, I believe. That. It was literally made for bleed, literally. They're taking a little bit more damage. How many more though can I get for another one? I think if I get the 6th one, yeah, I can get a 6th one. I'll be able to get that shot. Yeah, do I want more extra? I mean, it would make sense. Look to you. I'll send this for now. I hope I did the right thing, because actually, kid here doesn't actually matter. Lovely. But the abilities do, so the higher the level of abilities, the better. And I think I shall do that. Since I have so many, I'm just gonna be improving that upon her, honestly. I didn't want to waste these, but honestly, I don't know where else to go. That way she's gonna actually do a lot more. Okay, inflict bleed on enemy for 3 turns. Come back to me. There we go. Oh, what about Siege? Siege doesn't have a lot, but it would have been really helpful if I could also put some on them. Shit. You, on the other hand... Wait, are you not full yet? Yeah, you're already maxed out. The one who isn't is Siege, I believe. Yeah. Give me a hand would actually be useful. I'm gonna only play this much, because I'm gonna save it up for something else. There we go. Man, I really think that Amber is actually the one that will do the wonders here.
It's rock and roll time.
It's already been three cycles and it's still on. Oh my god. How people pass this? Honestly, don't think it's the bleed. I mean, it's definitely her. She helps out quite a lot. Oh my god, she's actually doing wonders. Oh my god, she actually did it. Now the question is, should I swap her off with someone? Maybe. Okay, need this one. That actually worked. I did not think that actually was gonna work, and that worked. This is only one of the few reasons why we didn't play this with sound, but I mean, it is like Sakura is an aspect that is absolutely wanting to become like the most perfect one of all. So, okay, this just increase more attack. I'm not sure if it needs accuracy for you, but maybe it might. I'm not sure. Got one of those again. This is bound to take a little bit. Like last time. That barrier does not go down. I think it's just really strong. I think with poison it would go down faster, but since I took the role of the bleeding, because a lot of the blessings have to do with the bleed. So I decided to go with that, and it feels a little bit awkward, honestly, but it seems to be kind of like slowly working, especially because the sun is those types of aspects that the longer she lives, the more stack she'll have, and she can one-shot. I think she already is at max stack, so she only needs like to throw in a few punches, she'll be good. Getting there, right? And once we get to the resting spot, I'll really try to focus on making everything that's related to bleed or DT damage as best as I can. Can I make any better, please? Ooh, yes. Good thing I actually did this. Yeah. When enemies trigger DOT 80 times in total, 10% chance of immediately gaining judgment. It's a low chance. Very low chance. And 80 times too, that's a lot. I mean, is it like maybe this 2 times, I guess? Honestly, if that was the case, that's not a lot actually. If that's the case, that doesn't seem like actually a lot. I might actually do this. I might actually be able to do this. And I accidentally had Osana to R2. I didn't really want her to be R2, but honestly, her to R2 is just great so far. It just worked it out. I will summon Embla at the end in case I guess one of them needs to be swapped out. I'm not sure who in this case, but either Siege or Lush. I mean, Lushang would have been really good. Siege too, but I'm not sure if either Siege or Camille. Camille's only gonna be more of like a AoE solidifier. And when going against Hyde, there's only gonna be like a few Espers alongside him that we're gonna need. Yeah, we can get this one. Get this. We can finally head to the rest. Someone... Time to find my Ambla. There she is. Shop, I don't think I need anything specifically. It would be appreciated, but I'm gonna try to... Okay, focus on the ones that actually harm the Esper. The enemy. Go for this. I don't think this one will be all that cool. Oh shit. Doesn't enhance anything that harms the enemy. There we go. There. Yes. No. There. There. Lead. It will always have. This is to make them weaker. Also another thing to make them weaker. Not at all great. So I'll have you two. This is gonna make me just a tad bit, a little bit more survival at the very least. And since I still have a little bit left, we'll go with the rest. I think the Plenty also does damage based on their health, right? Yeah. I'll go with that. We still have a few attempts, so let's go with the current team. Ooh, and already they take down my... Okay, this is already not starting off good. This is not starting off good because they already went ahead and picked down my best one. This is not good. This is not gonna go good. Unless it starts to do just a ton of fucking damage, I would still need Osana to be able to take him down very quickly. I don't think this is gonna work. Not even with her, that was enough. Yep, we're only one bar down, and already all those cycles at. Okay. Let's change. Let's take away you and put you in. For as much as I want to, I think Gambler would do better here. Okay, hopefully they don't focus on Sana as much as I hope they will. Oh, there we go. And I still focus on Sana. Fucking hell. I know that Embla flies blade somehow, so I know that.
It's rock and roll time.
It's gonna be a weird type of bleed, but it'll be there. It is doing a little bit more, but barely there. Man, I'm starting to think that maybe it's Siege. The problem maybe could be Siege, but I don't know. I don't want to believe it could be Siege. I mean, Emma here is doing a really lovely job. Because she's gonna be applying corrupt seed to everyone. Since a lot of the espers here do AoE anyway, it's just gonna be spreading to everything. And almost even breaks my computer here. I think I should have started off with Embla instead of like Camille. But yeah, you do need. I do need Asana, but if she's not gonna be able to survive, there's no point. Just to end it up. I don't think I made it like survival enough. Maybe I, instead of having like how do I explain it? Instead of having Sakura, maybe have Leon instead. Maybe that's the only idea that I have. Let's do the dailies quickly. I already claimed that. Better be quick. Oh yeah, I also have new things for Gingerly. Story stuff. Ooh. Gingerly. Harvest Ritual Memories? Nilheim. Gingerly and Nicole are checking into their artillery evening. Thank you for choosing us. Here are your room cards. The elevator is in the hallway to your left. Enjoy your stay. The front desk clerk also hands both a bouquet of wheat adorned with ribbons. Please accept these also. I almost forgot. The harvest god richly bless you. Today is a harvest ritual, right? Yes. Do you know much about our festival? No. What's that? There's that annual wheat harvest, right? Takes place on the third Saturday after the autumn equinox. It's also a harvest festival for us Nilheim. We also use wheat bouquets for the harvest god, and give them to friends and family to wish for happiness and good health. Oh wow, interesting. Looks like modern society isn't so modern after all. Lots of superstition out there. It's not my field of research, but a very interesting to study. Typical Nicole. You seem to know a lot about our festival, sir. Of course, I'm from Nilheim. Oh, wonderful. Would you be attending on our bonfire party tonight? We've had such a good August this year. We brought a lot of fireworks to celebrate. It'll be our biggest celebration for quite some time. A bonfire party? Oh man, reminds me of the good old days. I almost forgot. We also have a circus in town. It comes very infrequently, but I recommend visits. Oh, and Nilheim snacks. We have plenty of Nilheim snacks, but of course feel free to try anything and everything. The clerk continues on and on about the Harvest Festival. Jane Jolie's expression grows increasingly sullen. Nicole, I'm exhausted. I'm off to my room for a rest. Oh, I do apologize. I was a little overexcited, clearly. Please enjoy your stay. Nicole watches Jane Jolie walk away towards his room. She notices a slight change in his demeanor. I'm actually interested now. So when are this bonfire party? Tell me everything, I'm all ears. My pleasure. Gingerly leans against the railing of the hotel balcony. He gazes off into the distant lights of the town square, the site of the party. I thought you said you were going to rest. It's getting late. Is the party too loud for you? I can tell you want to go. What's keeping you? I don't belong there. It's too loud and too crazy. But first of all, it's too much like home. This is the happiest day of the year for many people in Nilheim. The good harvest represents exactly what we need after our year's work. This would have been very different if the miracles weren't here. Yeah, well, if only the miracles weren't here. Then I would have been out there celebrating with my wife and daughter. You know, my daughter loved riding on my shoulders. When she saw something she wanted, she'll pull my hair in that direction like I was her horse. That's something I've yet to experience. I wouldn't say I hate the miracles, though. I guess they give me a fresh start. They brought freedom to me. Freedom from my parents and sister. I was suffocating. All the pressure, it was killing me. Ironic, right? How different miracles have been to everyone. They've been very different for us, you and I. It's a bit late for a deep and meaningful conversation, but who am I kidding? I can sleep anyway. How about we crash the bonfire party? What does it matter? Neither of us can really rest anyway. It's not for me. Fireworks will just give me a headache. Come on, Julie. I'd be totally clueless out there in the Nilheim without my guide. Besides, as long as I'm with you, you don't need to worry about anything untoward. Or you will think I can handle you. You can handle me just fine. You're my valued colleague, after all, and the most capable of researchers. Now, what are you waiting for? Let's go now. Before all the tourists see the good stuff. But Nicole shuts down Julie's excuses. He pulls him away from the railing and takes him down the party. I don't think I have enough for another dialogue, though. I don't think I have enough for another dialogue. I'm literally running out of time. Give me just that energy one. It's gonna give me another dialogue one. Please don't give me another dialogue one. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take this. Ooh. Get that. Get that. Get that. Put the red matching. Get you. I'll get everything. Ritual miracle. Do those things very quickly. And I need to hurry up. I'm running out of time. Ah! Okay. Also, my voice is almost gone. I spoke so much this stream. It was narrating the story. It was getting shocked by the fact that I got a Julie. It was also reading his story as well, and also reading so many other things. Ah, my voice. Okay, let's try to hurry this up as much as I can. I might have to use my energy on some other things because I don't think it's going to complete the dailies. Because I don't have enough for PvP today. Ooh, Sonic. That works. Just put up max. That way it will count. There we go. Sentinel Hunt, let's go for you because it's the one that I've been doing the least. Show you where you are. I mean, I should be proud of myself. 3 years playing this game, completely free to play, until someone releases a Yamato skin that is really, really good, and I just get really tempted. But so far, I've been doing pretty well. My luck is really unstoppable. Yeah, give it to Rebellion there. Being pretty good here. Go back here. Expedition still in waiting. Still will be Infinity Tower will be up. Put it up, put it up. I need to rest my voice, so if I'm gonna get a little bit quiet, I'm sorry. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Yep, the sleep is hitting it. Honestly, I do have to wake up early, so good thing that I'm already getting sleepy. There we go. think this is for Gingerly. Oh, sweet cheese. The siege. Oh, yeah, the ability thing.
ついてこれるか
It's not this, because this is for R2 Siege. And he has an Umbra, so that's very unlikely. Full record. No other one. Just making sure that I got everything. What about Shaw? Oh yeah, I need to get this again. Most of the things should be fine. Yeah. And I can finally wrap up things for today. Oh shit. Wrong button. I'm trying to open the volume thing. And boom. Oh my god, what a wrap. What a thing today was. Oh god, I did something. I did something I was not supposed to be doing it, but I did. Help. Okay. There we go, fixed. But oh my god, what a day. I was like so tired when I first started off the stream because I had such an awful day of sleep. And this light just decided to bless me in the best way possible. And to think that I'm also gonna have like another terrible day tomorrow, I think this light is starting to be incredibly kind to me. And honestly, I appreciate it. Oh my god, this light, how could you? Not only did I already have a mama ready to be pulled, and I was like, yeah, that's already good enough for me. It later gave me a Janjolie in the shimmer, a shimmer gotcha of all things. I did not get a Momo dip though, but I'm pretty close. I got Janjolie unexpectedly. Later on the gold gacha, in the Choice of Destiny, I was able to get another Wushang, even though the other option was already R6, so I really didn't have to think too much. And also eventually I got another gold. It was a div for Wenlock, which was my first div for Wenlock. So I claim this as a big fucking win, frankly. Just the fact that I got a Shimmer, still another Esper down the line, and even beforehand I got a Momo, it was a big win. So this is great. So let's wrap it up for today. Let's hop on right up to the next scene. I am so tired right now. My voice is raspy. I can tell that tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to talk too much. And having a child, not my child, it's a cousin that I have. I have a cousin that blabbed so much that I'm probably gonna have to answer him back. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult. I'm not sure how my voice is gonna cooperate with tomorrow. But I'm so, I don't know, I had a reaction. I felt like I was like pissed for the most part because I was just not counting by the fact that I was gonna get a legendary Shimmer today. And I still didn't even build him yet. I need to not forget to build him some other time. And I'm probably gonna forget to build him. But eventually I'm gonna find some time, hopefully. And hopefully I can finally start to go back to the Shimmer Tower since I have a good chunk of really good Shimmer Espers. And the only ones that I'm missing is just I was about to call them Sethos. It's not Sethos, is the I'm only missing like 2 more legendary Shimmers. I'm only missing 2 more and I can have all of the Shimmer Espers. I'm that close. I'm that fucking close. So I think I've been doing a really good job so far. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the one that is doing a good job. I think my luck is doing most of the work here. So, honestly, either DISLYTE is being incredibly kind to me today, or it's probably gonna play me a prank, and in next week is probably not gonna give me anything. But I mean, I do have some resonance stones, so in case that happens, I am backed up ready. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget between you guys this Sunday is gonna be the usual Sackboy big adventure game. I'm still probably gonna keep the PNG tuber, so if you see me not acting as much, think of it as just like an aesthetic image. I'm just probably gonna be using the PNG tuber because I believe the game runs better without using my 3D model. So until I finish up the game or find ways for the game to run better without having to rely on a team YouTuber, it's probably gonna have to be like that. But until I finish up the game, and I feel like there's gonna be like 2 more worlds to do, maybe 2 more streams, and I'll be done with it. So we have that, and on Monday we're gonna have more Project Sekai. And one more thing about that is that I actually took an interest on Blue Protocol Star Resonance. So once the game releases, there's a chance that we'll replace Project Sekai for Star Resonance, and Blue Protocol will be the game that replaces Skyforge officially, because Project Sekai is only temporarily replacing Skyforge. So it's only going to be a temporary thing, and if I actually take a liking to Blue Protocol Star Resonance and I actually enter the game and stuff like that, then I'll finally officially start streaming the game, even if I'm just starting. So hope you enjoyed it, and for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night, and see you again soon. Bye bye!